Ryan, we're here at your club, Broadbeach Bowls Club, where you're the bowls coordinator and have been for 2.5 years. Tell us about the club and your role.
Yeah, the club, we're one of the only facilities in Australia and the world with 4 greens. My role is to look after all the bowls events here. We've had the state championships, the state juniors, the Australian sides, the district sides, and upcoming the world juniors. So in charge of running all those, the social competitions, and we have two or three big tournaments a year that I run as well.
Obviously hosted the biggest events there is, but another one's booked in from June 2015 onwards. The Australian Open, of course, is what I'm talking about. How great an opportunity is it for Broadbeach Bowls Club to showcase itself on the national stage through staging the Australian Open?
Yeah, well, the Australian Open's probably the biggest event on the Bowls Australia calendar. I was lucky I played for about 5 years when it was held in Victoria. It's a great event. There's no seating. Everyone can go into it. It's not, you have to worry about selectors, which is a big involvement in the game. But with the greens here are probably the best, or in the top 5 in Australia. So to see the best players playing on these greens, the competitions will be unbelievable.
Being an international competitor yourself, obviously you can detect the accent through your conversation, but you're a Canadian player. How appealing is the Australian Open with its $220,000 prize money, staged on the beautiful Gold Coast, as we can see behind you, with guaranteed matches for players, as you mentioned, through sectional rounds? How appealing is the Australian Open moving forward?
Very appealing. I've talked to a lot of people in Canada, in Scotland, England, New Zealand, and they all want to come down and have a crack at the money. There's not much money in bowls, but to win 15 or 18,000 to win the singles, it'll be such a great opportunity. Plus, if you want to make a name for yourself, it's the best opportunity too. The last 2 years, young guys, the Wilson brothers, they've won it, and now Aaron, he's in the Golden Nugget and all the big events. So if you want to make your name in the sport, it's the best time to do it. And 220,000, unbelievable amount of prize money. So in the greens, in the weather, in the Gold Coast, best place in the world for it.
And Broadbeach will host this mammoth event for its full duration, the full 13 days of competition. What does it mean to be selected as the only finals venue for the Australian Open?
It's a great feeling. A lot of hard work has been put into it. Barry and Colleen Gilbert, the chairman and secretary, they've worked really hard with the Council of Bowls Australia to secure this prestigious event here. So to have all the finals here, the finals days will be unbelievable. The weather will be great, hopefully, and we'll see some great bowls.
There's going to be approximately 3,000 to 4,000 estimated bowlers descending on the Gold Coast for the Australian Open in June for the next 5 years. Just how appealing is holding an event of this magnitude?
Very appealing. We want to make this the hub for the whole Australian Open after the qualifying, the finals. Everyone will be coming back here, having a great time. Bowls is the best game for friendships. And I know I'm going to play with two guys from New Zealand, Peter Bellis and Gary Lawson. So it's good to reacquaint with friendships, and they'll like to come over here and meet back with all the Australians and the Scots and the Canadians who are coming over.
And the Australian Open is obviously the biggest thing on the radar for the Gold Coast region in the sport. But there's also another thing on the horizon on the radar. It's the 2018 Gold Coast Commonwealth Games, which will be staged here at Broadbeach Bowls Club. How much will preparations for playing on these greens appeal to international teams and it be enhanced by the staging of the Australian Open?
Everything. All the countries will want to come practice on these greens. The last time in Adelaide, the 2012 World Championships, Australia won, I think, 5 of the 8 gold medals on home turf. So the rest of the countries will be coming back down here, try to get as much practice as possible to try to knock off the Australians.
Thanks for your time. All the best of luck staging the Australian Open and also participating.
Thank you very much.